What's up, guys? Welcome to part 2. Yeah, I'm still here. Okay, so that last video was a bit of a test to see whether I should go on to recording my GoPro or not. But I don't know. I did a little bit of a preview and I don't know if the sound quality was too great. Obviously now I can use my webcam and my mic, but the problem is, like, the lighting ain't too great on my webcam. I don't know. I've no idea what to do. And right now I currently cannot view what I've just recorded because for some reason, like, it's not opening the video file. I had this problem when I record my GoPro footage at Doncaster Doom. I have no idea what's going on, guys, so I'm going to have to talk to possibly Kieran Gameboys Are Awesome because he has a GoPro. So if you can hear an alarm, it's on Stranger Things. I have Stranger Things Season 2 playing in the background, like my last, like, what, 10 videos or whatever. It's just nice to have a bit of Netflix and chill in the background. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get a little bit paler because the sun's starting to go in. I look like Casper. Anyway, on with the pickups. I've still got plenty more to show you guys. Got so much. Okay, so all these are car boot pickups, okay, from this weekend, this Saturday's car boot, and last weekend. Obviously today's Sunday and there was not a car boot today. Well, no, sorry. The car boot was on today, but it was hammering it down with rain all last night and through the night as well. So I honestly did not bother, and they only turned out to be about 4 or 5 rows of cars anyway. Because I spoke to a couple of the lads, like Car Boot Dan, and they went, but they said it wasn't very good at all, and they didn't literally got hardly anything. So I didn't miss out on anything. It's fine. It's because of, sorry guys, it's because of the weather. Budweiser's giving me gas. Anyway, I got some Minecraft Lego. I did actually pick some up ages ago, but I ended up selling it on because I was really low on cash. But I got this for £3 and it's all there, it's all complete. So all the characters are there. I'm sure I might still have the picture on my phone, but when I open this, there's 3 characters in this. You've got a creeper, you've got Steve, I think, the guy, and a pig. And they was all attached together. There was literally like a human centipede. It was a whole threesome going on in there. And I was like, okay, that is like, you know, that is an interesting highlight of the morning. Interesting. So yeah, they had a whole thing going on there. So yeah, this is like what it's meant to look like. This is the village one. You can get like there we go. There's a couple of others. There is it looks like a bit of a forest or jungle, and then like a volcano kind of one. They're the other ones in the set, so I would like to come across them. I am keeping this. I regret selling on the other one, even though I did make, like, I think I made a £5 profit on it. But this is only £3. This will be for me to keep, to be honest, because I regret selling it. It's because I was just short on cash at the time, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep this one. Okay, what else do we have? We have some good stuff. So this is just £1. My friend Carly, it was actually her stall. I used to work with her at Game. She's a cool chick. And yeah, I didn't even... This is funny because, you know, when I bump into people at the car boot, like my friends and stuff, it's like... And you never look at the owner first. You always look at the things on the stall first, don't you? And then you just like, oh, how much is this? And then you're like, oh, hi. And I hate, like... It's really weird. I love bumping into people and talking to them, but at the same time, I just hate it because I look like an absolute tramp. Like, to be honest, I look like a tramp now. I've been like so lazy today, I'm just like, whatever. But it's nice to just be lazy in front of my subscribers. I like it. So, you can switch it on. See the wheels going round, so it like moves. It moves. It's great, it's so good. So yeah, it was just £1, I believe. Is it a NECA product? No, I don't think so. I do have, I showed it a couple of pickups videos ago, guys, or it could well have been in the last one. My little gizmo, little plush, the NECA one, so that'll go nicely with it. I've still got my NECA plush in the, still in the packaging. It's cute as hell. I got like a bundle of things. Let me show you. Hang on. Let me show you. I got this for 50p. Just realised this is so similar to what I've showed you. I already have a Pikachu one of these, like keyring. This one doesn't have a pocket though, but yeah. Got a nice little Pikachu there for like 50p. Let me have a look. this was, I think this was all from the same store, pretty much, right? And I got it all for like £12, okay? You're ready for this, okay? I'm not a massive Zelda fan at all, so I might end up giving this away or just selling it on. I'm not too sure. It's just going in my spares pal. So Zelda Spirit Tracks. It is a DS case. There we go. If I see any of you guys around, you know, who are collectors and would like it, more than welcome to have it if I bump into you guys. It is really amazing. Like, I have actually got talking to some of you guys on the local swaps and sales. It's like, oh yeah, it's Holster, our YouTube celebrity. That's what someone said. And then there's another guy. He is called Brock the 80s Dude on Instagram. Definitely check him out. Brock the 80s Dude, I think it is. I think that's what he's called. I didn't even realise it was him. And I actually follow him. I like loads of his posts. He follows me as a fan of the channel. And yeah, he was selling something on swaps and sales. And I'm fingers crossed I should be getting paid tomorrow and I can pick it up off him. So that'll obviously be on the next pickups video. I ain't going to spoil it. No spoiler alert. So yeah, it's amazing bumping into you guys, like, out in the wild when video game hunting. It's amazing. Always say hi if you see me. I'm always honestly so happy to talk to you guys. So these were just, I think he just wanted like £1 each for these. But like I said, I got this whole bundle. It was for like £12. So I've got a Simpsons controller. It's got Homer with his famous catchphrase on, doll. So that's all fine. I obviously test all the buttons, like, before I buy controllers. There's a really nice PlayStation 2 controller, and it's got that feel to it. You know, when it feels like it hasn't had any wear or anything. It feels proper. It just feels really new. Like, when you press the buttons, they're very crisp. So I've got a nice PS2 controller there. Never get short of controllers, man. Especially, it would be nice to use that one for a bit, to be honest. You know, just to feel that, like, new feeling of it, because all mine are proper worn out, because I've played so much. They wanted a tenner for this, so that's obviously what brought the cost of this bundle up. So I was honestly happy paying a tenner for this. I did not mind. It's lovely condition, very, very just minimal surface scratches. You literally cannot see them. Tried out all the buttons, they're fine. It actually already came with batteries in, and they actually showed me it working. So I can power it up now for you guys, just to show you. There we go. So it all worked fine. So I was buzzing for that. It's the Arctic White variant. So I would like them all boxed eventually. I've already got like the standard purple version of this. But I love to collect all the colours. Yeah, it's really cool. I'd like them all unboxed and boxed, to be honest. I'd just love to get loads. So I got this. This is the Tomb Raider 1 Premier Collection, and it says Unfinished Business, and I think that is like a mission pack. I have heard about it on YouTube videos before. Original game plus 4 extra levels never seen before. So this is a PC game, and I've not tried it out yet. I'm not a PC gamer at all. It is 2 discs, and it does come with a nice manual as well. So yeah, that's really cool. I didn't even she looks badass there. I didn't even know, like, until, you know, it was just earlier this year I literally saw it on a video about the whole Unfinished Business pack with extra missions, so that'd be cool to experience those. I'm a massive fan of the first Tomb Raider. It's brilliant, so good. So what else is in here? Oh, these are just like the standard, obviously, health and safety manuals and all that jazz. This is really cool. This is for the PS2 game Black. I picked this up quite a while ago. It would have been on one of my previous pickup videos. I got it for like £2.50 from CX. I really wanted it. I'd seen so much gameplay. Still have not properly had a go with it yet. But yeah, this is like the companion, like a bit of a guide. The official companion contains important game information. Book will self-destruct if not opened in 10 seconds. Contains top secret black intel. So yeah, it's just nice to have, obviously, with the game. It looks like an absolute badass game. I can't wait to like play through it properly. Right, these are some games that obviously you don't see every day at all. And it was only wanting 10p each for them. So obviously, like I said, all this was just £12, this whole bundle. So what do we have? We have Judge Dredd. What is it even for? The C64, I think. Commodore 64. Looks like it is. They're all the cassette games. We have Commodore 16, it says on there. That is Cyborg. Let's have a look. Harvey Smith showed up jumper, MSX. Look at the graphics on that, man. Look at that. That's so funny. It says $3.99 as well. It's still got an original sticker. For 10p, I thought you literally can't go wrong. I never know. I could actually own these consoles one day. I literally don't know. Beachhead. What are these for? Oh, I think these are for the BBC Micro, if I'm right. Or BBC Electron, it says. Spectrum 48K, this is. Sky Ranger. I'm sure you guys haven't... I don't know. I mean, has anyone heard of these games before? I love my games, but I don't really go way back. I ended up... There's another copy of Cyborg there. That could be on the giveaway pile sometime. Dingbat, Commodore 16/+4. I'm mega confused, I really am. Wet Zone for the Electron. I mean, the artwork looks pretty cool. It's, I don't even know what to say about these games. We're nearly there, guys. We've got Vegas Jackpot, Cyclone Attack, BBC 32K, BBC Electron, BBC 32K, Missile Attack. Oh yeah, because that doesn't look wrong at all. There's like 2 towers on there. That looks like wrong as hell. To be fair, it was released before Shard of Innova, Commodore. That's nice artwork. Look how ripped he is, man. And the chick ain't too bad too. The Peter Scott trilogy, featuring Pandemonium Network Yo-Yo. Honestly, I don't even know what's happening anymore. I don't even know what's going on my channel anymore, guys. What even are these? I don't even know. And then the last one is Crackout for the BBC. I don't know, am I ever going to own any of these one day? Who knows? Who knows what is in store for the holster? Anyway, guys, some slightly more modern games. Right, so these, just common titles, but they're there for my collection because I've really wanted them. It's so hot today. I'm gonna have to go get another beer in a minute. Yeah, that's one beer down. That's another pickup. Right, so we have True Crime New York City. I don't know if you've played True Crime Streets of LA. This is the one that followed after it. It's a really good one as well. Obviously, you know, I collect boxed and complete. They're all boxed and complete, the games that I pick up. This one was a really good one. I enjoyed this back in the day. I used to have it. I'm sure I just traded in literally pretty much most of my PS2 games back in the day. It was when I probably got my PS3, I think, or something. Oh, I can't believe I parted with all these. I used to have this. I was after this. This was one of the games I was after at Doncaster Dome video game market and could not find it. But this was just £1 from the car boot. Rolling. It's a really good rollerblading game. I promise you. It's really good. Nice soundtrack as well. I really enjoyed it. And then a few Wii games, massively common titles, but I didn't have them in the collection and I wanted them. So these were 50p each. I've got Carnival Funfair games. There is also another version where like there's like more games or new games on it. So there is another version of this. Oh, let me sort that manual out. OCD. Can't be having that. OCD. There we go. So yeah, can't go wrong with that. There's obviously, like I said, there's like a more updated one. I would love the Carnival Mini Golf as well. I bet that would be really fun. We Play did not have that, so obviously for 50p, you just cannot go wrong. It's hard to. It's weird to think that these were once sold for like $19.99, $29.99, and this one was just £1. Sega Bass Fishing. I'm a bit of a sucker for fishing games. I actually really enjoy them. I would really love Sega Fishing for the Dreamcast and the Dreamcast Fishing Controller. I really want it, really want them. Also, on my travels, I mean, I don't have any room in here whatsoever for it, but I really love a CRT TV, an old style TV, for obviously light guns and everything. So, and obviously to use like that fishing rod with it when I want to pick it up for the Dreamcast. I mean, common titles like these, especially like fishing, like who wants fishing, but sometimes they're meaningless to other people, but to me they're just nice additions to my collection, to be honest, and they're so cheap as well. Cannot go wrong. I've just got another beer. Do you know what the best invention is since video gaming? Do you know what the best invention is? Them caps that you can unscrew. How good is that? So easily pleased. Alright, alright. You want to see a really cool gadget I've got? This was off Mr. Devlin Turner on GGG, the Game Gear group. He's also on Retro Realm now as well. Very trusted seller, really cool guy. He's a top man. So he was selling this. A little Sony PS1 with the LCD screen. I've been after one boxed and complete for ages, but this one was just on its own. Just unboxed. But I thought I'm going to buy this because then it can be my one to use. Obviously, when I fancy, you know, playing it when I'm travelling or whatever, when I'm on the go, wherever I want. So, it is so good, guys. Hang on, let me get a game and put it in for you, okay? Obviously, it has obviously an adapter to plug it in, because obviously you need power to it. And here is the controller for it, lovely condition as well. Ready, guys? You all ready for this? Have a guess what game I've put in. Have a guess. Let's see if it does it any justice. Wait for it. Hell yeah, I'll drink to that. It's right next to my microphone, so I hope it's done the sound justice. The sound and picture are beautiful. Honestly, what a gadget. I got this for, I think it was about 65 quid. I think it was about 60 or 65. Which is fine. Guess with the game. Guess what game it is. You'll know in a minute when it gets to the menu. What else? What other game would it be? How good is that, guys? What a gadget. What a thing to have. I'm absolutely buzzing to have one. So, obviously the goal for the future would be to get one that's boxed and complete. Just all, you know, lovely for display and for, you know, collecting in the long term. But that is the one which I currently use. So, I do put it to good use. Sorry, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find this within all the footage to edit out. So if it's not edited out, I apologise. What else do you expect from a female gamer? If you don't like it, get out of here. Right, guys, so a couple of movies I bought off the car boot. I don't usually buy movies at all. I'd rather not, to be honest, because I'd rather just save my money just for games. Because I literally cannot afford to collect Blu-rays as well, but I do make some exceptions. So, I got The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies on Blu-ray, just £2. So I did try and haggle him down to £1.50, but he said £2. So I'm happy paying that, to be fair. I've got the other two Hobbit movies, the Hobbit Unexpected Journey and Hobbit Desolation of Smaug. So yeah, obviously this goes with my set, so I've completed the set now. I absolutely love the Hobbit movies, they're so good. I love them. This, guys, I've watched this once, and it was years ago, and it's actually really good. It's Grand Theft Auto, the movie. It was just 50p. I could not leave it behind, so I thought I would love to own it. It's really cool. It's basically, it says on the back anyway, teenage carnappers go wild in the funniest car movie ever. Can a young runaway couple get married in Vegas before two sets of parents, a jealous boyfriend, and a proud detective, and a mob of bounty hunters catch them? So, yeah, basically, girl and a guy just running away in a car, causing Grand Theft Auto, basically. So that's a good little movie. I would recommend, if you see it, buy it. Honestly, you'll be able to get it for literally a quid or 50p. I got it 50p. So, right, I honestly could not remember how I got some CEX credit. I pick up Wii Fit boards like freaking every week, and it is useful if you get either Wii Fit or Wii Fit Plus with the board. You do actually get £8 in-store credit for the game and the board, so definitely pick them up if you can. It's worth it. Obviously, if you can get them cheap, just for a few quid. The boards themselves, they go for, I think they're a £5 in-store credit, but if you can get the game with them, the game on its own is worth about 10p trade credit, but if you put them together, you get £8, so it's just handy, that's all. So obviously I put that together with some things, and it was about 30 quid, I think, about 28 or £30 from the CEX website. I'm not much of a gambler. I do like to order cart only, the consoles I collect cart only for. So obviously the N64, the NES, the SNES, you know, to avoid having to return things again. It just annoys me. Because obviously if I get Mega Drive games, like, there's such a high percentage of them that miss the manuals, and it's really annoying. There's so many that miss the manuals. So if I can help it, I do try and get stuff like Mega Drive in store where I can actually see the items. I know the boxed and complete, and then obviously get the Cartoony stuff online. So this beautiful title I've got is Balloon Fight on the NES. I believe it's going for like 40 quid on eBay, some of them, the buy it nows. But yeah, obviously it didn't cost me like 30 quid, it probably cost me about a tenner-ish or something with all the trade I built up from some pickups. So, really nice classic title to have. I've played that on the NES Mini, that's where I've already played it before, so it's nice to own the original. This was off Facebook Game Gear Group. Just £5. It was brand new sealed. Obviously I've took it out the seal, I've opened it. I've not had a chance to install or play it yet, but it looks really good. I played the first Mirror's Edge on the Xbox 360 and really enjoyed it. It was so unique at the time. It was so unique, and still is really. I mean, what other games do you do parkour all the way through on? So I don't know if it's any good, but it was cheap enough. I don't mind it for 5 quid at all. So grabbed Mirror's Edge Catalyst. So what else have I got here? I've got a couple more PS2 games. Again, common titles, but ones I want for the collection. And there's no better time to start collecting for the PS2. So cheap, guys. I've got Def Jam Vendetta. There's only £1. There's some proper sticky sticker residue on there, which I need to try and get off at some point. So I actually haven't played this one. I only played Def Jam Fight for NY back in the day. I never actually played this one. It's got DMX in it, Ludacris, Method Man. Yeah, most of them are in Def Jam Fight for NY. I don't think DMX is though. I don't think so. And I also picked up Killzone. I've never played one of these games before. So I was recently at my best friend Alex's house, and he'd actually recently picked up Killzone as well. And we'd both never played it before. And we'd never played any of the campaign, but he put it on multiplayer, and me and him were going around with there's me, him, and a few like computer bots, and it was pretty awful. It was pretty damn awful. I know it's an old game, but I expect it to be better. 2004 it says on here when it came out. It was massively laggy, and he even adjusted the sensitivity, but it was really laggy when we were, you know, just moving around with the guns and whatever. Like, I could not focus on an enemy to kill them, so I don't know. I'm really, at the minute, I feel pretty disappointed. Like, I really hope, I'm not going to judge the campaign before I have a go, but I hope the campaign runs smoother than that, because that multiplayer was terrible. Alex is already selling on his copy. I'm going to persevere and keep mine and see what the campaign's like. These next few games I'm going to show you are from one of the guys who also goes to Car Boot. He sometimes collects games and stuff. He's a friend of Car Boot Dan's, so that's how I met him and stuff. He's a really cool guy. He's called Jamie. So he sold me these. He sold me 3 Mega Drive games for a £5 each. So I didn't mind paying that at all. To be fair, they weren't bad prices really. So Space Harrier 2. It looks really good. I'd seen gameplay of this before. So they're all boxed and complete. 'Cause obviously I don't get any that are obviously incomplete. Mega Drive games especially, they bug me. Look at that. Why would they put the things in like that? You can't fit the manual in. Look. So I'm going to have to take it out of there and like overlap it or something. It's going to wreck the manual. Look at it. What is going through their heads? I can't put it in through the thing. So yeah, we've got Space Harrier 2. We have Psycho Pinball. I've heard of that before, and it genuinely looks good. So, looks like a Halloween level there as well. It says that side, I think. It says Trick or Treat there. So, oh yeah, Table 1 Fun Fair, Table 2 Trick or Treat. 4 interactive pinball tables. Yeah, it just looks like a bit of a unique pinball game. It's one of them funny shaped carts as well. But I really like the design, to be honest. A lot of the time, the Mega Drive, the artwork sells me. I'm telling you, I'm sold. Stuff like Ghouls and Ghosts and Game Ground and 2 Crude Dudes, things like that, like the Virtual Bar, the artwork's amazing, it's so good. There's so many other titles I can't even name off the top of my head. This one is Speedball 2. It looks like a fun game, to be honest. It just looks like a bit of a fun sports game. I don't know what kind of sport it is, to be honest. A violent, quasi-legal future sport with one rule. Slam a solid steel ball into your opponent's goal. So, yeah, that's it basically. It looks alright to be honest. Look at the guys, they look like so armoured up. Probably violent as hell. So yeah, it's another one for the Mega Drive collection. I've really grown the Mega Drive collection recently. These were all from the car boots. Again, common titles, but for the collection. I used to have this on at PS3 back in the day. I never actually got around to completing it. Far Cry 2. So this was the first Far Cry game I'd ever played. The first Far Cry was out on the PC. But I'm not going to lie guys, it was a bit of a ball ache. Right, it's good that it's got the map in it as well. This game, it was a bit of a ball ache because to get to some missions and stuff, you had to travel loads. You'd have to get in your buggy or your truck or whatever. But then the thing is, on the way to the missions, you'd run into like other gangs and groups of people who obviously want to bloody sabotage your vehicle and kill you. And I was just getting killed too much on the way to missions, and I just ended up getting frustrated, and then I just left the game. I just left, you know, my progress on it. I just thought, nah, can't be bothered with it. So, yeah, I will probably persevere and go back to it, but Far Cry 3 and 4, like, they improved massively from this. They really did. Far Cry 3 and 4 are outstanding. I'm yet to play Far Cry Primal. I picked it up, I still have not got around to playing it yet. And obviously we've had Far Cry 5 recently come out, so that looks really good, but I haven't looked too much into it. I don't like looking too much into games or properly reading reviews and looking at other YouTubers on it and stuff because I don't want spoilers, so I've not looked too much into it. This one was just £1. Usually I won't really go for them, but this looks like obviously the Raving Rabbids Party Collection. So you have 3 games in this. You have Raving Rabbids 1 and 2 and the Raving Rabbids TV Party, and it says over 175 different games in it. So I thought I'll just do it, and then I've like got all of them kind of thing, because I think I'd probably enjoy them, especially if the multiplayer. So I'll have to get my uncle, he's a huge fan of the Wii. I'll have to get him to have a go with these with me, because I've never played the Raving Rabbids games before. But obviously for £1, and you get literally like 3 games in one, you can't go wrong really. So I got that. This was just 50p. SmackDown Just Bring It. I needed it to complete my wrestling game collection. I remember I got rid of this back in the day because it took up so much memory. 4,173 KB, and that was a lot back then. And yeah, I ended up deleting my save and everything, just not bothering with it for ages. So I loved the wrestling games on PS2 back in the day. They were so good. Possibly Here Comes the Pain was my favourite. SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Shut Your Mouth was alright, that was the one that came after this. The SmackDown vs Raw games were alright, but I think up to about 05, 06, I think after 06, just went downhill. I've not played them since then. But as a kid, absolutely adored them with my friend back in the day. So good. So I needed The Sims. It was one of the games I got rid of ages ago because I had it on Platinum, Sims and Sims Busting Out, and I don't... I'm not really keen on Platinums. I remember getting a comment on one of my videos ages and ages ago where someone said, oh, it seems like you have some kind of beef with Platinums, and it's not beef, but it's just personal preference. I like the original. I don't like Platinums. I'm not keen. It's like PS1, I like Black Label, not Platinums. So just personal preference. 2 really cool games, especially these ones that I picked up. Time Split is the first one. I used to have it back in the day. I used to have it. It was so good. It really was good, especially multiplayer. And I even just used to play against bots and stuff. It was so good. Really enjoyed that. I've never played any of the other Time Splitters, but so that's the only one I've had experience with. But it's so good. This game, I didn't know if I already had it. It was just 50p at the car boot. I don't think I've already got it. If not, it'll be... I'll give it away or take it to CX, whatever. It's called Juiced. It's really good. Really awesome game, this, guys. I enjoyed this back in the day. I think I played literally, when I was a kid, I played Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2, and then this the most. They're probably my most played racing games back in the day. Right, you're ready for this. You're ready to see a handheld console, yeah? Don't ask me what I got to obtain this credit. I managed to accumulate about £68 CEX credit, and I cannot remember what it was from. I think part of it came from that PS2 bundle, the amount of PS2 games I traded in, the ones that I wasn't keeping, and obviously some other ones that I picked up at the car boot, but I honestly, for the life of me, cannot remember. So, yeah, forgive me, guys. But this was, I had to add a bit of money myself. I think I had like a £68 credit and then about a £30 or something. So I ended up having to pay about £17, if I remember correctly. It was £115 it was. But obviously it did not cost me that much because mainly got from credit. Yeah, buddy, I've really wanted one of these for ages. Nintendo 3DS XL, the Super Smash Bros. Variant. Really happy with this. Obviously, the box has seen better days. It's not in the most perfect condition, but still. It's obviously got its wear around the edges, but the console is immaculate. And it's funny because my friend actually commented... so I was commenting to the Gebs24. She's a brilliant YouTuber. And I showed that I'd got this, and then my friend locally, who I used to work with at Game, it was actually his son's, and he said he traded it in because his son no longer wanted it and stuff, no longer played it. And yeah, he's right, the console is immaculate, so it's honestly gone to a good home, definitely. So it's all complete, it's beautiful, no scratches whatsoever on the screen, so it has been like well looked after. The pen's all there. So I'm so happy to have this variant. I've wanted it for ages, honestly. I've wanted it for ages. I thought, oh my god, while we've got it in store locally, I'm going to grab it. I could not let it go. So it's all complete with the inserts and manuals. And I do already own the game myself. I believe it does come pre-installed with this. I don't know if it'll still be pre-installed because it possibly got wiped. It could still be on there, I don't know, but it's no issue for me anyway because I do own the game myself. I own it on the 3DS. I've got quite a few of the Smash Brothers Brawl games. I've got the one on the N64, the one on the 3DS, I've got the one on the Wii as well. But I don't have the one on the Wii U because I've never owned a Wii U before. You know what I think is mega cheeky? You spend all this money on a console, AC adapter is not included. You really couldn't include one. Honestly, Nintendo. Really? There is no issue for me because I already have one. Anyway, because I own another 3DS XL console. But it's like, really? Come on. I don't know if it's spatial issue in the box or something, but I don't know, I think that's mega stingy. The amount of money they charge, especially when this would have first come out. And they cannot supply an AC adapter. It's crazy. Okay, so a couple of days ago, my best mate Alex, he was back from London. There we go, I've had to get some extra light in here because it's weird because I'm right next to my window. It's like, it's getting like, it's 20 to 9 at the minute, it's crazy. Obviously the sun's gone in, so it's getting a bit dark and everything. But yeah, he was back and we always meet up and have like a catch up and a gaming session. So we actually went on like just an unintentional bit of a mini game hunt basically. So we went to a few charity shops and his local cash converters because he lives in like just a little like town, like not too far from me, like 20-minute drive. So I'll show you guys what I got. This is from Cash Converters, just 50p Airblade. I remember playing this on a very early PS2 demo and I really enjoyed it, and Alex said it was really good, so I'll take his recommendation and I'll give it a go. It's obviously like a hoverboard thing, so for 50p can't go wrong. Give that a try. Yeah, this is really cool. I do not have this game that I picked up to show you because I traded it to CEX towards other games, but we went in some charity shops. We went to British Heart Foundation, which is usually the best one, like for me locally, and I was guessing it would probably be the best one for him locally. Went there, nothing. We went to Oxfam, nothing. We went to Cancer Research, nothing. And then there was Age UK left, and we nearly did not go in it. I said to him, I was like, nah, I was like, there's going to be nothing in there. And he was like, do you want to go? Because it's on the way back. I was like, yeah, let's just go in. Bugger me, I found Mario Kart DS for the standard DS. £1.49. Yes! I never usually get pickups like that, ever. I never do. And, yeah, CEX, they give £13 in-store credit. So I got, this was really, I mean, you could say it's overpriced, but on eBay it's going for like £18, £20, at least £15 to £20 this one. Def Jam Fight for NY. So obviously I traded the Mario Kart for £13 in-store credit CEX. Got this for £10. I know it's a tenner, but I did do a look on eBay. It's really not easy to find. It honestly is not. I used to have it as a kid, and I completed it. I believe I did it 100%. I know I completed it. This was obviously the one after Def Jam Vendetta. Oh, it's brilliant. Me and Alex played it that night. And then obviously the next day, that's when I traded in the Mario Kart. I got this, and then I got another game that me and Alex played. He introduced me to it. I said, oh, can we have a go? I've never played this one. And I instantly fell in love with it, and I wasn't too bad at it, if I say so myself. Downhill Domination, this was £3.50, so obviously with the £13 credit, I only had to pay 50p towards. So, got both games for literally £1.99, because I paid £1.49 for the Mario, 50p. So, not bad at all, guys. This is a brilliant game. I really would recommend this. Because before this, my favourite downhill biking game was... It's knocked this game off my top spot. Yeah, it is. No Fear Downhill Mountain Biking. On the PlayStation 1. That's a brilliant game. I still love it anyway. But this one, I was instantly addicted as soon as Alex introduced me. I didn't think it'd be like that good, but really enjoyed it, and it came out in 2003. And yeah, it sounds like the what do you call it? It sounds like the soundtrack's good as well, featuring 40 tracks, including music by Run DMC and Slipknot. I freaking love Slipknot, especially. That was 2004 when that came out as well. So yeah, two great titles there, guys. Yeah, Alex has a local shop. It's only like a small one. It had a small selection of retro, and I mean small, not massive at all. So it had like some alright games in there, to be fair, and consoles, whatever. And he got me this Mega Drive game. As I've previously mentioned before, it is my birthday on June the 14th, and he's not going to be here then, because he's going to be in London. He's not going to be back till summer. So he said, oh, do you want a game and I'll buy it for your birthday? So I was like, oh yeah, hell yeah, thank you. So he got me Eternal Champions. This was really good. I honestly took a gamble on it. He said it looked decent, and I said, yeah, it does actually. And it's got the special edition instruction manual. Because I've looked on eBay. Some of them have that. I mean, it's not mega rare, but some of them obviously have the standard, like, Mega Drive manual, but this one had the special edition one, which was really cool. It's really nice. It's really quite thick as well, and yeah, decent quality. It's got like all the like ratings for each character and moves and stuff. And we had a few good games of this. Yeah, obviously I've been allowed it early before my birthday. Yeah, we had a good few games on this, and the characters are really good. They do actually have a bit of personality about them. Really good. I actually would recommend it, guys, if you fancy a little... and it's not, like, too expensive either. It's literally about £6, so not bad at all. So, in his local cash converters, I was really on a budget because I was like, oh, I need to save money for the car boots. And I've generally been so low on cash lately. And so I could not get loads, but I got the main ones that I wanted ready for my collections. And these... apart from one, are complete with manual. They were so cheap from cash converters as well. So, FIFA 96. I know obviously it's a footy game, but I will actually play these old footy games like for a laugh and stuff, because I am a massive football fan. Absolutely love football. So yeah, it's just a nice filler title for £1. You can't go wrong. This was another one. This was £2. I didn't realise, but it does say in the corner light phaser required, so it does require the Mega Drive gun. I picked up a Mega Drive ages ago, so spoiler alert, I haven't even showed you guys the bundle I picked up, but I will make a video. It was a really, really good local bundle I picked up off local swaps and sales. A brilliant Master System bundle. So, yeah, this is, it looks good, to be fair. But looking at the screenshots, I don't know why it would have to be a light phaser gun game, but until I get one, yeah, obviously, and an old style TV. It's always on the list. Like I said, I've got a huge spacing issue at the minute. It's really not good at all. Really not good at all, guys. But yeah, so see how that is once I end up getting the gun. This was just £1. It's like literally a retro version of a Transformer, Transbot. I don't know what it's about. Ward off a computerised underworld invasion with your transforming weaponry. So they're so basic, the Master System games, aren't they? It's like the Mega Drive. It has like so much more personality, but with this, like, it's proper standard, isn't it? It's only like I don't know, the games like Ghouls and Ghosts, like for the Master System, that has good artwork for the Master System. But I don't know. I don't know what they was even thinking with the whole, you know, like the whole grid design. But I don't know. It still makes it unique, doesn't it? It's one of them things. Sonic 2. I need that one. That's all complete. So I've already got Sonic 2 for the Mega Drive, but you've got to grab them for the Master System as well. You've got to do it. This is the one that unfortunately does not have the manual, but it's only £1 though, and I have really wanted it as well. Tom and Jerry the movie, and it is a really common Master System game. So I'm sure I will not have a problem sourcing the manual. Should not do anyway. Touch wood. Either on eBay or the Facebook gaming groups. I've had a look on eBay, but I haven't seen one so far yet. And then the last one, this was £3. Not a bad price at all, to be fair. The Lucky Dime Caper, starring Donald Duck. I don't know anything about this game, but it just looked cool anyway. It's got a little sticker there. I'll take that off. There we go. That's what that was at the front. So yeah, it's all good, and that's all complete. I did flick through the manual though, because I usually do. It's got a little bit of pencil writing on, but that can be rubbed off. I don't mind too much. But there is this. Now I did try to scrape it with my fingernail, but it's not come off. But it just looks like it's with a crayon or something. So how would you, or just a, what do you call it? Yeah, just literally like a crayon. What would you do, guys, to remove that? Give me a bit of advice, because I would like it removed, to be honest. Because I do like all my manuals graffiti free. I always scroll through the manuals when I'm getting games. Right, so these last games, we've got a bit of a mix actually. Oh, these are free from Car Boot Dan. Cheers, Car Boot Dan. Massively appreciated. He gave me these for free. He said, are they any good to you? And I said definitely, because I have some Master System games or Mega Drive games without the hang tab, so it's just nice to have them with the hang tab. So obviously I said I'll take them off your hands. He gave me them for free. God, I'm getting the right pile now. Gave me them for free, which was really nice of him, so really appreciate, man. Thanks very much. And then I got a bit of credit for CX, and I picked these up. Turok. I used to have it years ago, but somehow I discarded it. So it's nice to have that again. They're only cheapo games, these ones. There's about £5 each. And Hybrid Heaven. It looks a bit unusual. I've never heard of it. It's only out on the N64. It's not out for any other systems. I thought I'll grab it because obviously if it's like an N64 kind of exclusive, I'll just grab it. But I looked at some YouTube gameplay. It looks a bit unusual, but people were saying it's a really underrated game. So I thought I'll take a chance on it. So I found this in CX. This was just 50p, Aggressive Inline. This was another game. It was Aggressive Inline and Rolling that I was looking for at the Doncaster Dome video game market. They were the ones I was looking for. So finally got them now. Oh, it reminds me, I need to get them off. I need to, that'll easily come off. The Game Station stickers, that's an old Game Station pre-owned stickers. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all, that'll come off. So that's reminded me, I'll put that to one side and remove it after I've done this video. We're getting right near the end of the video, guys. I've got two more things left. This is off a guy from one of the Facebook gaming groups. I think it was £16 all in with the postage, which is not bad at all because it's been going for about 25 on eBay. It's been going for crazy prices. I've really wanted it, and I did not make a mistake in buying it. It's brilliant, honestly. I love my puzzler games. I think, I'll tell you what, my most addicting puzzler games are, retro-wise. Absolutely love Dr. Mario. That's the one I've played the most on my NES Mini. It's brilliant, so good. So I've got Dr. Mario. I love Baku Baku. I said that on one of my previous pickup videos for the Sega Saturn. That's insanely addictive. And this is another one that's really addictive. It's really good, so yeah, happy to have that. Oh my god, I don't know where I'm putting things anymore. Last pickup, guys. This is a bit more of a higher end SNES game, this one. Again, don't ask me, I don't know how I got the CX credit, I really cannot remember, but most likely it would have been from also Wii Fit boards, because I pick up loads of them, like for literally like £2 and whatever, like with the games. And then obviously it's like £8 in store for the board and the Wii Fit game with it. So yeah, I cannot remember exactly what I traded in, but this was £40 in store credit, but it would have only cost me about £10 or £15 worth of stuff that I obviously bought and traded. Secret of Evermore. So I did actually do a little bit of research on this on my phone before I bought it. I've obviously heard of it before. It does seem like a really popular game. It's not related to Secret of Mana, I did look online, but it is like an action-adventure RPG, and from the gameplay I've looked at, it looks really good. I think you're like a boy and a dog or something on it, I think, something like that, and you go to like a different world or something. It sold me basically, the description, so it'll be cool to try that out. So yeah, that is it for now, guys. I've showed you a hell of a lot. This is part 2 of my whole session I've done recording, so honestly I hope you've enjoyed it, guys, as much as I have. I absolutely love it when I have the spare time to sit down and chill with you guys. It's so good chilling with you. By the way, we're literally getting near 1,000 subscribers. We're literally almost there. Oh, we're almost there. Whoa, living on a prayer. But yeah. So when I do hit 1,000 subscribers, I think I'm probably going to make a separate video after this, possibly. I will probably do a Q&A, so if you'd like to ask me any questions, ask me anything you want. Obviously keep it clean-ish at least. It can be about gaming, it can be like, you know, whatever you like, anything, guys. Just yeah, ask me in the comments down below and I will acknowledge them, I will reply, I will like them. Yeah, I will not acknowledge them, so I would love to do a Q&A for you guys so you can obviously get to know me a little bit better. Thank you so much, as always, guys, for being my subscribers. I honestly appreciate your support so much. I appreciate all your comments. I do try and reply to everyone. Thanks so much. I'll see you in a bit, guys. Take care. Happy gaming.